Hi, my name is Aaron. I am an 11th grader here at CA, and I've been here for 3 years, and as well as the dorms. I was living in Tokyo, a big city, and CA is here in Roko Island, which is a very quiet, peaceful place, and I wanted to experience that new environment. During that time, I was looking for a place to go to after my middle school, so it just really worked out nicely. I wanted to try living alone and being independent, and I also thought maybe if I lived in a dorm, I could learn how to cook. Unfortunately, that hasn't worked. CA offers a lot of courses. We have the first month as an IB student to see what we like and what we don't, and if you want to switch courses, you have that option as well, so I think that's really nice. Right now in economics, we're on microecon. In our next class, we're going to start a new assignment, which is a Shark Tank kind of project. Basically, we just have to come up with this product and pitch it to the class and some faculty in CA. My econ teacher is a really chill guy. I went on the hiking trip with him last year, so me and him kind of vibe pretty well. We make jokes in class, and overall, he's a really good teacher, and I think that's really nice to be able to have that connection with your teachers.
Hi, I'm Shion, and I've been in the dorms since 9th grade, and I'm in 11th grade now.
What I like about our biology class is that we can do hands-on experiments, which allows us to learn more about what we're studying, which I think is really helpful.
Our biology teacher, Dr. Shu, is very positive and he's always encouraging students to learn more. I feel like the boarding program helps with your academics because it forces you to manage your time better, and it also helps since there's other students in the same classes as you can ask them for help, and it's more of a collaborative experience.
The dorm also allocates time for us to study from 7 to 9, and during those hours it's basically just quiet time where you can work on assignments or just be quiet to let other students study. For me, when I was a new student coming here, the CA community was definitely very friendly and outgoing. I was able to fit in really well, and I think that helped me a lot in my transition from Tokyo to here.
Hi, I'm Ren.
And I'm Mathilde.
And we're in the boarding program. So for our theater class, we have this play that we're analyzing.
So basically, you take a play and then you act as a director and explain how you would make directorial choices.
We have to be the actors in each person's production proposal. So then collaboration, I think, is a big part of it.
The other thing I would say is creative thinking, because those creative choices you make, and I think there's a lot of room for that in theater, it really changes how it turns out.
I think that for me, going into the boarding program, I've learned how I work and what I like and what I don't like. It's helped me to get to know myself more. Having lived here since I was young as well, I've noticed that Japan's very polite and clean.
Yeah, I think just for living and on a regular basis, it's very safe and it's easy to live.
It's got a high
quality of life, yeah.
We like to go shopping and getting cute boba drinks and going to cafes and going to Osaka and going to thrift stores. That's really popular here in Japan that I don't think you can do anywhere else. Despite having so many different people coming in and out of CA, we can always find friendships and similarities between each other. So I think that's really unique about CA.
So after school on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I have volleyball practice. So So this year for my extracurriculars, I'll be doing basketball, volleyball, soccer, and for the things that are not sports, I'll be doing Echo Club, Business Club, and I'll be joining the prom committee as well. So in 2 weeks, we're going to APAC, and APAC is basically where a bunch of international schools all over Asia compete against each other. So this year, we're going to Vietnam to compete against 5 other schools, and I think it's a really fun experience to get to know other people. Hi, it's Aaron, and this is my new roommate this year.
Hi, I'm Lucas. I'm from Spain, and I'm a senior.
I think the dorm really encourages the fact that we're one big family, and they do this by kind of encouraging all of us to talk to each other, spend time together.
At the beginning of the year, we had this big orientation, so we got to meet all the new kids and also meet new dorm parents, so that was really nice.
A dorm parent is basically here to supervise us and take care of us. So whenever we're feeling sick or a little emotional, we can go to them to talk to us. They're basically our substitute parents.
Yeah, so dorm parents are like part of the CA community. Most of them are teachers, so we also see them around school and they help us with other stuff as well. So yeah, it's very helpful.
So since this is a shared space, we all have to be mindful of each other and respect each other's wishes.
But it was also working with each other to create a better space for everyone, respecting, not being too loud or not going to sleep too late. So yeah.
The dorm for me has provided some of the best years of my life, because when I was here as a freshman, we all spent like a lot of time together, and me as a freshman, that was definitely like the best year of my life. Hey, it's Aaron. This is Day in the Life of a Boarding Student. Thank you for watching.